you are shutting yourself off from calling in these strong masculine energies.
Welcome to the Start Somewhere podcast, the show that empowers women through mindset and manifestation. I'm your host, life and business mentor, Isabelle Prestia. And through my personal stories and insightful episodes, I help you fight fear, cultivate confidence, and feel empowered. If you're looking to live life on your terms, feel successful, and create abundance, you must first become a high-value woman. Luckily, this podcast shows you how to start, whether it's building a business, manifesting your dream partner, and becoming emotionally and financially fulfilled. So, are you ready to take the first step towards creating your reality? Let's start somewhere together.
It is the most beautiful day here in Adelaide, and I'm just feeling the good vibes, the good energy, the sunshine. I'm feeling so content. I'm feeling so solid and so stable and just so calm and grounded and centered from within. And I've got such a fun episode to share with you guys today. We are sticking with the theme of feminine energy. It's been such a powerful theme on the podcast the past month now, I want to say. And it's just been so much fun to share these topics, these conversations that they just make so much sense for me to share on the podcast. They come to me so effortlessly. I've been embodying and learning about these things for almost 2 years now. And actually, if you have not heard the news yet, unless you've been living under a rock and you haven't been hearing the news, I am hosting a free masterclass that is all on feminine energy. This is going to be, I'm excited here, how to be a high value woman. This is just a way of living that I have unlocked, I've tapped into, I truly feel like I have excelled at, and now I'm at a place to share it with you guys. And this is a complete free masterclass. All the details for this will be later on in the podcast episode in the ad section, and also in the show notes of this podcast. If you click the link, you'll find the date, the details, you'll find how to secure your seat. Guys, this is going to be a live masterclass. The replay will also be available. However, it's only going to be available for a certain number of days. So you definitely will want to jump on live. If not, I got you. You can catch the replay. And it's going to be such a fun time. It's going to be a great time. I'm so excited. I have not done a free masterclass in, I want to say, almost a year, which is nuts. And I love doing these types of things. I love giving my community, my audience, an insight as to what my coaching is like. You know, you guys get such a tiny snapshot of the podcast of, you know, my energy, my value. I can bring the expertise, all the kind of stuff, but my coaching containers are just different. There's something different. The energy in there is unreal. It's unlimited. The momentum that all the women experience and go through, and best of all, the energy and the momentum that ripples on after class is over, after the coaching containers are over, is what matters the most. And I've gotten this from feedback from clients signing on again and again, from reoccurring people in my world wanting to come back into my world. And now I'm so excited to be opening the doors to a free masterclass. Wow, guys, I'm so excited. This is something you are going to want to come into. If you are serious about becoming a high value woman, if you are taking the next version level of yourself seriously, this is the space you want to come into. If you don't really care who you evolve into next, and you don't really care what happens next in your life, and you don't really care how much money you make or how fulfilled you feel emotionally, then this is not the place for you. But my love, I know so many of you guys out there are women who want more from life, right? You want more emotional fulfillment. You want more financial fulfillment. You want freedom. You want to learn more on these fun concepts of divine feminine energy, how to harness the light, the dark, how to overcome limiting beliefs in order to manifest, to attract abundance, have more love, more fulfillment, feeling more fulfilled in all areas of your life. A big part as well, making peace with loss, with heartache, with betrayal, with unexpected endings. You know, when shit just ends and you're like, hold up, I have not emotionally or mentally prepared for this to happen, whether that is a breakup or friends or a job or whatever it may be. right? These are all the tools I'm going to give you to help you overcome this. And the tools that I give you are through the forms of feminine, can't even say it, feminine, oh my gosh, female embodiment. I cannot speak today, but that's fine. We all have days. So if you're ready to embody your feminine power, elevate your lifestyle, and build your success, you, my love, are going to want to join this free masterclass. All the links will be in the show notes. Jump on my Instagram for a whole bunch more. And let's dive into this fun topic. So this idea came to me just this morning, and I think it's just going to add a really fun flavor to all of these really beautiful, potent modalities and ways of living and being and feeling all this feminine energy. Like, this is a really fun way you can start to embody this in your real life right now, whether you're single, whether you are in a relationship or not. This is going to be feminine qualities that men are obsessed with, right? Feminine qualities that men are attracted to, that they find wildly attractive, that they find so alluring, that they are just infatuated with, but they don't know how and they don't know why, but they just are. And that is embodying feminine power. And so I'm going to be sharing feminine qualities that are going to help you harness this, right? And this stuff is so exciting. If you can't tell from the excitement in my voice, I really delved into this specific topic almost 12 months ago. And let me tell you, the more I learned, the more I practiced. So as I was learning, I was honestly implementing then and there. And I was trialing and erroring, and I was playing around, and I was seeing, okay, what does this person like? How does this get this reaction and this and that? So this is trial and error. This is trial and tested. This is stuff that you can start to implement right now as we're recording, because you know me, guys. I like to give you instant actionable steps you can take right now, not when this happens or next week or after this person does this thing and they do this thing. Like, no. What you can do right this very second. Okay. So number one, take care of yourself. Taking care of your appearance, right? Your hair, your makeup, your skin, your mind, your body, your soul. Now, it's no surprise, this is very feminine. And I'm not talking about being more attractive in a vain way and, beauty is how you're going to be able to get things in life. This isn't a surface point here, right? This isn't based on vanity or metrics. Like, we know we go deep here, right? I'm not on that surface level stuff. We're going deeper. This is things, taking care of yourself, self-care, taking care of your mental state, having immaculate hygiene. Because the thing is, how you see yourself, how you treat yourself is how others are going to treat you. So if you are constantly walking around with unshaved legs, super greasy hair, you're not really looking after your hair or your skin, you're not looking after your gut, you're eating a bunch of unprocessed foods, chances are you're not really feeling your best self, right? So let's start to take better care of ourselves, better care of our hygiene, of making ourselves always look and feel good. I know I can speak on behalf of all of you guys right now and myself. You feel better when you have beautifully, freshly washed hair, when you have washed your face in the morning, when you have clear skin, when you have a beautiful face and makeup on, when you're spraying your favorite perfume, when you're wearing your favorite matching trackie set, when you're putting on a beautiful dress and a beautiful pair of heels, whatever those things are, you feel better when you're doing that. And so the more you can start to essentially fall in love and find so much joy in doing stuff like that, it is going to start to ripple on and create this magnetic feminine energy. Just remember, you're constantly teaching people how to treat you based on how you treat you. And a big part on this tip as well, it's all in the energy you decide to do this in. So this is not stemming from insecurity, thinking that, oh, I can't leave the house unless I have full glam makeup. I need to have laser hair removal in every part of my body. I need to buy the latest clothing to be up to date with the trends. I need to get all the latest, eyebrow threading and eyelash extensions and all these things. If that's stemming from insecurity, that's a different type of energy we're working with here. We're operating from an energy of self-love. We're operating from an energy where we know we feel worthy within. Whether we like the look of our hair or our skin, or we're having a breakout, or we have some weird thing going on with our face, whatever it is, we know we are still worthy even if we're not the biggest fan of a certain blemish or flaw on our outside body, right? That is where you need to come from this energy from within, from this self-love energy from within. You are making these changes. You are making yourself look better, feel better from a stand of confidence, from a stand of worthiness, because you deserve, because you are worthy of doing that, right? I went through a period not too long ago where, I work from home and I don't always see people when I go out, although actually I'm becoming a lot more social now. But during the week, I wouldn't really do it much. Therefore, I would think, what's the point of doing my hair and makeup? What's the point of putting on a cute outfit? No one's going to see me. And this was my mindset for a long period of time. Right. And actually, I interviewed this girl on my podcast, oh my gosh, almost 2 years ago now. Her name is Emily Osberg, and she's all into this type of stuff. And she posted a reel quite a while ago now, talking all about getting ready for yourself, putting on a face of makeup for yourself, if that's what you want to do, putting on a beautiful outfit for yourself, still staying comfortable, of course. And I messaged her, I'm like, this is the reminder I needed right now. And now this is stuff that I do. I mean, of course, I do have a day where I'd love to be completely barefaced and no makeup, but more times than not, like today, I'm not seeing anybody today, but I woke up, I did my skincare, I put on minimal makeup, and I put on a really cute outfit. And it's coming from that energy where it's for yourself. It's not for other people. It's thinking that you are worthy. Same as you can go out of the house with no makeup in your active wear or maybe in a really daggy outfit, but if you feel good from within, you're fine. People will feel that energy from within you. However, if you're going out and you're, oh my gosh, my hair, my makeup, my outfit, I don't look my best self, that's insecurity, that's low confidence. People are going to feel that, right? And so instead, let's just bypass all of that and do what we can to make ourselves always feel our best self, because this is just such a hack and it is just such a powerful thing and such a simple thing we can start to do right now. Next, number 2, slow, gentle living. Now, feminine energy is all this beautiful, light-hearted, positive state, right? It's the energy, it's the state that so many of us as women want to come from, want to embody in. And I know for such a long time, and I really, I'm kind of going to go on a ramble here, but harnessing feminine energy is something that I did not used to have much of back in the day. And the more I learn about this, the more I tap into it, the more I have the space from the people around me to fully embrace that. I've realized that I'm the most feminine person through and through, and no doubt you are as well. You maybe just haven't tapped into that yet. And when you can operate from this place, from this lightheartedness, from this positivity, from this slow and gentle living, finding the joy in the smaller things in life, it's so incredibly attractive to the masculine energy. This is primarily the energy that masculines tend to lack in their life. They're all about go, 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 do, do, do. They're stuck in the mind instead of the heart. They're logical, problem solving. They always need to figure out the logistics of things. Whereas being in the feminine energy is all about being, slowing down, focusing, and honing into the feeling. A big, big thing I say, like a big way we can start to harness this is next time you find yourself explaining a feeling to somebody or a certain situation, are you saying I think, or are you saying I feel? Because I think is your masculine, it's your logical brain. You're trying to justify things based on logic, based on problem solving, based on what is quote unquote right. However, the feminine energy is the feeling, and that's your intuition, and that's your intuition, right? And so the feeling can't always be made sense logically. That's why a lot of men, a lot of masculine energies struggle to stay in this place, because their brains essentially operate in this problem solving, logical thinking. They, a lot of the times, can't really comprehend this other way of being, which is why a strong, secure, masculine energy is so insanely attracted to this beautiful, light-hearted, feminine energy, because it is something they're lacking. And when I keep talking about the masculine energy and the feminine energy, these are both healthy energies. So these aren't your wounded, these aren't your anxious, these aren't your avoidant type of energies. These are your secure energies, right? So this makes you the most magnetic person, the most magnetic woman to exist. Thirdly, is not forcing, not chasing, no desperate energy. Okay. Allowing, you are allowing things to come in. It's allowing, it's receiving, it's remaining open. And when it comes to being with a man, it's allowing the man to lead, right? You can maybe tell them, oh, I wouldn't mind this or this for dinner. It's now letting them lead. If they are trying to figure out something and you know the answer, just allow them to figure it out. And this is a whole other topic I'm going to dive so much more into. But when you can allow a man to be a man and to fulfill his man duties, which are problem solving, which are leading, which are protecting, he is only going to be more attracted to you because you are allowing him the space to be this masculine energy. And a huge part of the male, the masculine and the female roles of the energies in society, the masculine is providing, is protecting, it's creating sense of security and stability. And the feminine is creating this beautiful, nurturing, playful energy. It's like essentially the male building the home, getting the strong foundation, the female making it a beautiful, warm, cozy, loving space. Right? And these are such interesting topics. And I know a lot of really strong feminists may find this really polarizing, but that's just the path we're going to go down. And this is the path that has been serving me in such a way. And if anything, I think we should go back to this way and really honor the role that masculines play in our lives, especially as females, especially as women. Whether you have a partner or not, I want you to allow your man to stand in his masculine, allow him to help when he wants to, because it is healthy for a man to stand in this role, to lead, to protect, right? And if you can use words, so these are called your hero words. This is like top secret information, guys, actually. So I read this incredible book called Queen's Code not too long ago. I actually gave it to my mum. I actually gave it to my mum to read because it just honestly changed my dynamic and my relationship with men. And in the book, they share what they call hero words. And these are a certain type of words that you can use to a man that it does something in his brain, in his man brain, that instantly makes him want to help you. That instantly, it's like it activates his strongest masculine energy to step into this leadership role, to step into this leading role, into this protecting role, into this supporting role. And I'm going to expose what these hero languages are. I've shared this to a couple of my girlfriends and they've used it. And it's just so fun to hear how it goes down. And I'm so mindful to always use these words when I'm communicating with any man, you know, whether that is a partner, whether that is a boss or just an acquaintance. So there's 5 words. Number 1, need. Number 2, provide. Number 3, help. Number 4, save. And number 5, hero. Now, the trick here is to use one or any of these words when you are speaking to your man, when you're speaking to a man, particularly if you need support or help or you want something. Using hero is a little bit trickier, but using the other 4 words, need, provide, help, and save, easy, piece of cake, simple. And the thing is, I want you to start to take note of these words. Honestly, I have this in the notes app on my phone. Start to take note of these words, and maybe you're talking to your boyfriend and you want him to, I don't know, help around the house more. Or maybe you're texting a guy that you're dating and you want him to initiate a date. Or maybe you're talking to your boss who's a male or a coworker who's a male and you need their support with something, or your dad or your brother or your male cousin. Like, it doesn't matter as long as it's some kind of male. And start to use these words, because by doing this, it activates this thing in their brain. I'm not getting into the specifics here because I'm not trained in this way at all. This is from pure personal experience, guys. From me using these words, it is just the connection. The way it has strengthened my connection with males is incredible. And it's allowed me to attract the most divine masculine energy I didn't even know was out there, right? It allowed me to attract it and to draw it in. And the more I sit and stand and embrace my feminine energy, the more this masculine energy can shine and fulfill his role. And it's just the most beautiful, aligned partnership and balance. And it's so special to be in and to witness and to experience. And I just want every single woman listening to this podcast to take note of what I'm sharing and to use these hero languages, use these hero words, because it's only going to give an advantage to your life and also to his life. So there's no losing here, right? It's a win-win. It's a double win.
Hi ladies, I had to jump in here really quickly to share an exclusive announcement I'm so beyond excited about, and that is on the free masterclass I'm going to be hosting in May. Are you tired of feeling stuck in your business and not seeing the results you desire? Do you struggle with a scarcity mindset, lack confidence, and have limiting beliefs that hold you back from achieving your goals and manifesting abundance? If you're nodding your head and ready to level up your life, you won't want to miss my upcoming free masterclass. This is called How I Used Feminine Branding to Build an 11K per week business. This is going to be a 90-minute masterclass where I will be exposing the pillars of glowing success every high value woman must know. Ladies, if you are a fan of the podcast, whether you've liked one or many episodes, this is the space that you 1000% need to be in. This is where I'm going to be sharing more on my personal journey of using feminine branding to build a successful business. So in this free masterclass, this is for the woman who is stuck in a scarcity mindset, has low momentum and self-trust, and is time poor, feeling unsure how to start. In the 90-minute class, you will crack the codes and find out how to harness the magnetic feminine energy that you don't even realize is blocked. You're going to also learn how to remove subconscious blocks that are stopping your abundance from flooding in, and how to find ultimate freedom and live life on your terms despite your current lifestyle. And I'm going to be sharing a bonus announcement exclusive in the masterclass first. So if you enjoy these episodes, then you are not going to want to miss out on attending this free 90-minute masterclass. If so, join me live on Monday, May 15th at 4 p.m. ACST. That's Adelaide, South Australia time zone. So we are 30 minutes behind the rest of the East Coast of Australia. So 30 minutes behind Queensland, Sydney, and Melbourne, just for reference there. The recording will be available, but only for a short number of days. So I can't keep this out for long. For free, the content I spill is exclusive and high value for the high value woman. So do not wait, ladies. Register now for free by clicking the link in the show notes. Let's unlock your inner power and create the success and abundance you deserve this 2023. See you live on Monday, the 15th of May at 4 p.m.
A big part of strong feminine energy is allowing the man to feel needed, right? Quote unquote needed, enabling them to feel this way. He wants to add value to your life. Males, a strong masculine energy, he does not want to upset you. He does not want to disappoint you. He wants to bring you value. He wants to protect you. He wants to serve you. He wants to look out for you. He wants to do these things. However, you know, this is a whole nother conversation as well about this whole boss babe way of being, this whole emasculating men, that whole, I'm an independent woman, I don't need no man. I think that's bullshit. I totally unsubscribe to all of that. I think that is harming us way more than it's doing us good. Yes, we are empowered women who can do the things that we want to do. Yes, we have more rights than ever. And yes, we can do all these incredible things. We can do basically anything a man can do, right? But a big, big role of a man's life is to be this protector for a woman. And so when you can enable, when you can allow the space for your man in your life to fulfill this role, he is going to feel the biggest sense of completion, the biggest sense of achievement, which is yet again only benefiting you and him. Like there is no one losing here. They want to make you feel cherished and loved and cared for and protected. They want you to need them. And that's not a bad thing. That does not mean you cannot look after yourself. Like that is the narrative that we really need to start to unlearn. That is a narrative that we see so much online, the whole boss babe thing, the whole independent woman, I don't need no man thing. Like that is just harming society, right? And that is harming you from finding a strong, stable, masculine man. Do you want that? Instead, we live in a world where as women, we're emasculating men. We're not allowing their help. We're thinking we don't need them. We're saying that. We're saying their help is useless. We're saying that we can do it better on our own. That, oh, all men are the same. All men are this, all men are that. We're putting them all in this really shitty box, right? And that's not doing anybody good. That's not doing them good because that's really mean. And that's not doing you good because you are shutting your energy off. You are shutting yourself off from calling in these strong masculine energies. And the reason I can talk and share so much on this, I'm so passionate right now, is because there was a time where I was in my wounded feminine energy, right? And I saw this manifest in the types of connections I would attract. So I was single for 3 and a bit years, and I would attract the most emotionally unavailable dudes to exist because I thought I had to be in the state of doing this for myself and blah, 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 and all this shit that I completely unsubscribe and put in the bin. I'm like, why did I do that? And it wasn't until I tapped into this beautiful world of divine feminine energy. You know, this was like the start of my whole healing journey, the start of building Start Somewhere, of learning more about manifestation and meditation. And then eventually I evolved it into a business, right? And so it serves me so much, like so much. And the first step I took was learning more on feminine energy. It's so beautiful. I go back through my journals from 2020 and I see the journal entries I write all on harnessing my divine feminine energy and how I felt I was just falling back into it. And it just felt like I was coming home. Like that's just what I kept writing. And I was like, that is just so beautiful, right? Like so incredibly beautiful. And that just shows that us as women, as females in this society, we are forgetting that side of ourselves. We are suppressing it. We are pushing it down. So I've got your back, girl. I've got a few affirmations that I'm going to share with you that are going to help you tap into this more. I want you to drop in, let your shoulders sink back, whether you're sitting or standing or walking or driving your car. Just allow your breath to deepen and repeat these affirmations. It is safe for me to feel all my feelings. All of my feelings are safe and welcome. My emotions are a vital and wise part of who I am. My feelings matter. When I am ready, I manifest the perfect support for emotional healing. My high feminine self knows the perfect way to heal. If I honor my feelings, other people will honor my feelings. My inner child is safe and secure at all times. I listen to my inner child's needs for reassurance and give it freely. I really felt aligned and called to touch on those inner child affirmations towards the end. Inner child work is really how we can tap back in and realize what were those things that cause us trauma. Guys, trauma doesn't have to be so drastic and horrible. It can be minor things. And inner child, tapping back into those things that sparked you joy. I think I shared in last week's episode, or the one before maybe. I was going back into playing the piano and dancing and doing things that I loved when I was a child, that I loved when I was a little girl. And I'm finding so much more joy in them now, right? And so I just want to share, before I leave you with this episode, guys, acknowledge and drop in that you have just consumed empowering and valuable content when it comes to embracing your feminine energy. And now it's time. to put this knowledge into action, right? This is where we're going to harness having this beautiful polarity of masculine and feminine energies within us, whether you're a male or female, we have both, right? So now it's time to channel this energy and start to create more for yourself, more financial abundance, more emotional fulfillment, more freedom, more success. We know there are endless opportunities to make money, whether launching an e-com business, teaching yoga, having a cafe, offering a cleaning service, doing freelance in a creative field. I've dabbled in quite a few of these, and I found that creating a coaching business is what gave me the most fulfillment, freedom, and also instant financial abundance. So if you're feeling inspired to explore this path too, you need to secure your seat in my free masterclass. This is all on how to become a high value woman. Because in this masterclass, we are going to dive deeper into how to build something for yourself, how to build that business, that brand, that side hustle that aligns with your passions and your values. You'll receive all the tools and knowledge and support that you need to create something that's impactful and that is aligned with you. So, my love, take action on your dreams. If you're serious about becoming a high quality woman, which I seriously hope all of you are listening, this is a masterclass you need to come in, whether you're a business owner, whether you're not, whether you're self-employed, whether you already do work for somebody else. I encourage you to sign up for this free masterclass to take the next steps to creating a life that feels so much more easeful, so much more abundant, so much more fun, so much more fulfilling. I'm going to love you and leave you here. The masterclass is coming up for those of you who have already registered. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I am beyond excited to share so much value with you all in the masterclass. Definitely be sure to secure your seat. The masterclass will be running live. The replay will be available as well, but only for a limited time. So you are going to want to either jump on live, maybe if you're at work, on your lunch break, after work, after your studies, whatever it is that you're doing, or definitely carve out space in your calendar to tune into this masterclass because the replay wouldn't be available forever. So on that note there, if you are coming to the masterclass, I will see your beautiful face in our Zoom call. Otherwise, I will chat to you in our next week's episode. Bye, guys.
And that's all from me in this episode. Here are 3 ways you can contribute to Start Somewhere. Number 1, leave us a 5-star rating and review on either the Spotify and Apple podcast or both. Screenshot this episode and share it to your Instagram stories, tagging me at Isabelle Prestia. That's ISABELLEPRESTIA. And lastly, copy this episode URL and send it to a friend who you think will find value from our conversation. Thank you for starting somewhere.